yes, you need a blog. Yes, you need a following and you need to maintain people and keep them engaged. That's true. You need to create content. But the days of like, I'm going to think of a keyword, like, yeah, I'm going to go after like how to do keyword research for small startups and I'm going to rank number one for it. I'm going to build links to this blog. I'm going to do this stuff. I think it's not as needed anymore. It's not as rewarding anymore, right? Because you're fighting all that. But what is rewarding is doing PR and getting mentions in authoritative websites and platforms that LLMs are likely to use as training data. That is probably the biggest focus and the biggest shift marketers should be doing right now, making your brand appear in answers on like ChatGPT, right? And to do that, it's a PR activity, essentially. Yes, you need to create content that is original. So that's where your blog comes in. When you're pitching yourself to get included in these different authoritative sources, they're going to look at your website, they're going to look at your blog, they're going to look at what you say day to day, and they're going to judge and say, all right, what does this guy talk about, right, on his blogs? And then they're going to say, all right, we'll have him on. It's a different shift in the mindset for everybody now. We have to embrace this new change and learn how to market. And I think that's where you need to go. Rand Fishkin just had a pretty good breakdown of it. It's like he'll put in whatever the term into ChatGPT and I'll be like, all right, here's the answers. You're like, okay, how did you come up with this? From the scale from 0 to 100, how likely are you to use the following sources in your answer? And so ChatGPT will tell you with grains of salt, you can't trust it, but it'll give you generic idea of what sources might your audience be looking at, and that'll be super interesting for marketers because then we'll know kind of like where to do PR.